Hello, what's going on, party people? Yeah, party people, what's happening, poppin'? Yo, we haven't had a review in how long? How long? Man, it sucks being in this little quarantine, pandemic, corona-fied Family Dollar looting mess. Hello, welcome to Collectibles! And we finally have a review after so long. I've been missing my reviews. I haven't had a figure in so long. Hey, easy, shut up, and let's open this figure. So what we have today is the amazing Batman Arkham Knight series from the video game masterpiece Prestige Edition, which Prestige Edition means that this is the clean version. He's like prestiged, and he has a gold bat symbol, which is just totally, absolutely amazing because I love anything that's gold. And as you can see, look at this box with the foil, right? I mean, that's pretty fancy. I mean, you can't lie, that's a nice box. I love it when they pay attention to the box details, and it's just a really nice feature. So, like you have in every other Hot Toys, there's a box that says all your artists and whatnot and stuff like that. So this was a Sideshow exclusive, so you can only buy this through Sideshow in the Americas, if so I do believe, and Hot Toys Direct from Hong Kong, I think. So it was like only Sideshow and Hot Toys had access, or and the Asian side had access to this figure. But other than that, I had the Batman Arkham Knight series figure beforehand. I had it, and I had that figure and I sold it. And let me tell you why I sold it is because I thought maybe, the suit was very pleathery, rubbery. I don't know what was going on with the suit, so I sold it. And I made a good amount off of it because it was in high demand when I sold it. Lucky me. And I kind of regretted it, but then I forget him anyway because if I'm selling a figure, it's not that too attached to me. And then when I saw this come out, with the Prestige Edition, the gold bat suit and all that, and I was like, good Lord, I have to have it. So here we are. And look at this unboxing. You have a magnetized little sleeve right here, and look at this. Is that not beautiful or what? I mean, you have a nice, beautiful gold in this sleeve, a little bit of wrinklage. I mean, it's just phenomenal boxing from what this guy comes with. The amount you pay, which is basically $300 shipped to you with taxes included, it's like, oh man, is it worth it? We'll go over that in a bit. But here it is, Batman Arkham Batman Prestige Edition Arkham Knight, and then artists and so on. And then you have a little window for the figure already. Now I already took it out to take the plastic off to kind of look over the figure and make sure quality control wise it's there. And then as well as making it easy as far as the unboxing goes. So here we go for the unboxing. You can go ahead and close this. That has nothing to do with the unboxing part of it. So it's just a little cute little window. You can see your bat and cute. So, how you guys been? Since I haven't had a good review, I've been rocking out with the buyer passes, which isn't bad. A lot of people like the buyer passes. It helps them decide on figures and whatnot. And my God, that box is amazing. I love the box. The box, black and gold, you can't go wrong with it. And Batman being black and gold. So as far as accessories go, you're gonna look at this. I don't know if I want to go through all this stuff. This is all the stuff he came with the original Arkham Knight release, which you can find there. And I had a, what's that guy's name from, he's from that little boy band. I can't remember that little boy band. What's the name of that thing? I don't know. But here it is. Here's the stuff like, this kind of stuff you can see. It's your regular, I'm not going to go over them. You can see them pretty good here. Your Batarang shooting out effect, and then this grappling horizontal gun type thing. 2 Batarangs, I'm sure they fold. Yeah, they do look like they fold. And this gun disabler, I forgot. I mean, I haven't played the game in a long time. This is a grappling hook. This is a grappling hook attachment. This is a sticky bomb thingamajig, and this is, oh geez, I think it's a drill, and this one is like a, I don't know, but here it is. I'm not going to go over them in too much detail. As you can see there, a good amount of stuff you get with them to pose and certain things. So yeah, that's that. I'm not gonna go over that. I mean, it's kind of basic, what we already had from the other releases on the Batman. So it's cool that you get all this stuff again. Like I said, you're paying that price. And then we go to the figure itself. Oh, but I've been waiting for a brand new figure, and man, this is a great figure to come back on. So here he is. Here is the Batman, and the Batman is looking just epic. I mean, look at that, guys. That is something to look at. Look at that black and gold. Look at that. It's just amazing, amazing colors. I love the black and gold right here, and then the clean look of him all around. And I don't know if it's me, but I think the paint apps improved a little bit, as well as head articulation. I think it's more of a ball, like it just gives more room for his head to articulate, because as far as I can remember, it was so hard to articulate his head in the first release, and this one I'm having a lot better time moving it around. Now I don't have it for side-to-side comparison because I sold it, obviously, but as far as parts and stuff, it looks like made out of the same thing. Of course it's going to be a reissue, but you have his boots. I think these weren't that blue in the first release. Let me see if I can get some light. You see it's kind of blue. I don't think it was that blue in the first release. This is a really, like, a way better figure in my opinion. Very nice paint apps and so on. So we're gonna put him back there. Hopefully, yeah, let's lean up against the wall. What else he comes with is a slew of hands and a mouthpiece, which, as you can see right there, there's all the hands that it comes with, and as well as this side. And then the mouthpiece that he comes with for an open mouth, kind of like a battle face, kind of like a battle face look. It's just like an open mouth grin type of a feel for the bats. So might be able to switch that out and use a different way of posing. So all we have left to do is get the crotch grabber out and then get the base, which the base is another big plus. I love this base as compared to the other one, which I don't have a issue with the other one. The base was rectangular, kind of like the Star Wars bases, but this one seems to be a lot more worked on. This one is more detailed and pretty. I mean, look at this. It got the little plaque too as well in there. I like the quality. I love this base. Look at that. Now look at that base. That's a nice base. A nice aluminum, like foil etched looking. It looks like it's 3D printed the way it's got in there. But man, I love this a lot more. This Prestige Batman is 100 times better than the other one. Now, I'm not sure if it's still available on Sideshow's website, so do check it out. And if you're on the fence about this guy, or like, oh yes, I love the way it clicked in there. Or if you have the chance to get this guy, do get him. He's a great figure, and I can already tell you that because I had the figure already. It's gonna be an easy review for me. Easy review. So don't be afraid to jump the gun on this one and pick it up. So let's get behind the camera and show you guys this figure. So here we are behind the figure, and man, the camera does not do this figure justice. Of course, it doesn't do it justice, get it? Because it's Batman, all he wants is justice. But this figure is also very hard to pose. If I can remember, it's very hard to get the abdomen twisted in certain ways and all that kind of stuff. But this figure is another I'm scared to pose him type figure. As you can see, when you bend him at the elbows, it just crimps up all this pleathery goodness right here, this rubbery type stuff. So it just gets kind of scary, and it's kind of hard to pose because of the limited the way the figure is actually built. So it's not a bad thing, but then it's like that's just how the design is. So that's that. I don't know. The head seems updated. There's something about this guy. I'm looking at this guy now and the head seems updated. There's something about that head that looks brand new. I don't know. Is it like longer ears? I don't know what it is. I'm trying to make it out, but I don't know what it is. It's something different. I don't know. I feel like it's something different. But I really love the way this Batman Arkham Knight looked, and I had sold the figure, and I was kind of mad about it, but then I was like, whatever. And I'm glad I got this Prestige Edition. It's really something. The paint apps is bar none, of course. It's just a little area right there and the eyeballs. But they scored them. As you can see, that blue in the eyes, you can see that blue sparkle in the eye right there. Yeah, can you see that? It's nice. Let me put the phone light on it, because Batman's got these pretty blue eyes that, see them? It's nice. Always perfect. Which I do believe they lay them on as some type of, like, I don't know, like a sticker type thing they lay on the eyes painted. I don't get, they never show you behind the scenes on how they actually do the paint apps and work on Hot Toys. They're such a secretive little company. Which, it's nothing bad. I mean, it's fine, but just too secretive. So let's go over the rest of the body. And then, of course, this is the main part right here. That chest is just epic because of the gold and the shiny black, and it just looks so nice. It looks very armored, although it's not a armored, like a hard figure. It's very shiny. I love all that's what's going on right there. The gold. I think it's got, if I can remember, it's electroplated gold onto this chest, which electroplating is a pretty good way to get stuff really nice looking, as far as like gold plating and chrome plating and all that kind of stuff. And here, as you can see, the blue in the paint of his gauntlet, which I'm pretty sure was not in the original one. So that is a nice little look for him. If I'm wrong, guys, correct me. I think his utility belt is also a more gold color than it used to be. So I wish I had the one side by side so I can show you guys everything. Maybe a little bit too dark. Let's get it that way. And of course, you have the back crotch, which is always enlarged for size. It's a good feeling that you can have that kind of a size on the guy. And then moving down, you have his boot gauntlets, I guess you would call it, which is also the same color blue as his wrist gauntlets. And then you have the base, which is reflecting so beautifully in the night sky. Batman Prestige Edition, that just looks sick. And then also today, which as of today, I got a leak on a PS5 video game series coming. There's another Batman. It had a Beyond symbol on it, so that would have been cool. You guys will probably know by the time this video gets released, but man, that's sick looking right there. Just absolutely, look at that red. Just absolutely love this base. It's a much better base, much better. So then going towards the back, you have, let me see, this cape, which I do believe did not change since the last one. I think this is the same. I think it's the same cape. Basically, it's the same cape, I think. It's got to be the same cape. It looks to me like it's the same cape. It's not horrible, but then again, it's not great. I mean, look at this. You have a lot of work to do in this cape. It does have some wire in it, which is not strong enough to hold on its own. Obviously, you're going to have to go with the Unreal Toys custom cape, which I always go for my Unreal Toys customs. Batman, I just go Unreal capes. That's just how it's going to be with these capes. It is a little bit of futzing and stuff to go with getting it off and stuff, but that's just the price you have to pay for an amazing looking cape. Now, as you can see, the paint app, the coloring on his suit is just amazing. The butt, I don't know how they're getting it right now. The butts look like butts. I mean, that looks like a nice butt. Just, come on now. That's a nice butt. I mean, since when has Hot Toys given you nice butts like this on Batman's? That's just satisfying. That's overly satisfying. I'm sorry, but that's overly satisfying. And then you have the little armored bits on the back of him, which, like I said, more satisfaction. So then that's just covered up by his cape, and then a little bit of design here and there on the cape. As you can see, you can't make it out too much. You can see a little line and bordering, like there's different texture here. smoother glossy, where this is not as smooth. And then back around, you have bats again. So the figure, all in all, is just basically what we had from the get-go, but refurbished, I guess you would say, refurbished into this better looking Batman figure. Let's go over some articulation while we have him. I don't remember articulation on the other guy. So these are not ratcheted. Of course they're double jointed and whatnot, but they're not ratcheted. Oh wow. Okay, so even the knees aren't ratcheted. That's gonna be a little tricky one right here too. These things, I believe. Wow. Well, that's gonna be tricky bending these knees because of those things. These might have an issue peeling in the future. I do see those peeling in the future. As you can see, the suit just does not want to articulate. The suit is just not agreeing with the articulation right now. It's kind of worrisome, but I mean, that's why I sold the figure in the beginning. I was like, this figure is not going to last. But I think I want to stick with this guy. He's a beautiful looking man. Batman. That's what I meant. So I'm gonna have to stick with this guy. I mean, just look at that gold chest with the black, with the blue on the gauntlets. It's just a great looking figure. So I would rate this guy really high, but because of the lack of articulation and so on, those kind of things basically take it down. I would really had liked to see ratcheted joints in his elbows, shoulders, knees, heads, and knees, shoulders, and toes, and stuff like that, because it's just ratcheted joints show more quality. It's a lot better. Why would you not? You know what I mean? It's just a lot better to put those kind of joints in a figure that's so dynamic. Another take on it, you can say, is the quality of material being used here. This is another one of those Spider-Man-esque figures where when you bend it over time, it's not going to accept it. I mean, it's going to be hard. You have to kind of heat mold it back into place, or it's going to crack in the future if you don't keep up with your room's temperatures and stuff like that. So that's another hit on this guy. And other than that, I can't say much. Accessory-wise, it's great. Detail-wise, it's perfect. Stand is an upgrade. There's just so many things in this guy, like this chest and so many other paint apps. Like you can actually, you can kind of feel the texture in this little carbon fiber stuff right here, and it's just the attention to detail that Hot Toys uses. It's just great. So I have to give it like I'd say an 8 out of 10. Only two strikes at it because of the articulation with no ratchet joints and the quality of materials that Hot Toys use. Now, as far as the design goes, that's freaking a perfect, a perfect look right there. That's amazing. That's like the perfect Batman to me. So I always liked long ears. I love the bulk. I love the big bulkiness of him. That's why I love the Batfleck series. And Pattinson, he's refusing to work out. Like, that dude refuses to work out. So with a mindset like that, I don't like the direction of him anyway. So, but like I said, add an Unreal Toys custom wired cape, a leather one, and oh my God, you're gonna completely change the look of these figures. Like, it's gonna be a night and day difference. Get it, night. So you must contact Unreal Toys on Instagram, get an order in, and this figure is just gonna be flawless. I absolutely love this figure. I would not pass it up. If you're a Batman fan, whatever kind of a Batman you like, this one is a must get because it's just a flawless to the predecessor that it came from. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the review, and subscribe, like, and share, and Collector's Zone links down below. Use the code EZCZ for 5% off of anything on their website, and you can use that code as many times or repeatedly as you want, and you just have fun collecting, guys. And I just really love to review figures. I hate sitting home not getting my figures. Oh God, this time has been so bad for me.